Good evening all. Okay, so today is Monday, April 25, 2022. We become what we think about. So it's about you, yourself. So good evening all. Okay, so we just continue our topic about yesterday. This one is about the 5 pieces of the life puzzle. So number 1 is the philosophy. Remember, philosophy is simply what you know, and what you know greatly affects how your life works out. The second is attitude. Philosophy determines attitude. It's simply how you feel. What you know set the sail of your life. How you feel start taking you there, and that's attitude. You can feel good, you can feel bad. It's a matter of choice. To make a wise choice, we need educated attitudes. Emotions must go to school to learn where the values are. It's how you feel about yourself. Self-esteem, understanding your own value, comes from engaging in the discipline that leads to value. Okay, so remember, philosophy is simply what you know. What you know greatly affects how your life works out. And attitude is the philosophy determines attitude. It's simply how you feel. So it's very, very important is our attitude. Attitude is something around towards your family, your friends, or in school, and what you are doing. So everything determines your attitude. Now, if you have a bad attitude, everything will be bad to you. As time passes by, as you get older, everything will be bad to you because you have a bad attitude. So, attitude determines what will be your life in the future. If you will be successful or what, right? So, it's very, very important that, for example, when you have a bad attitude, you always feel angry, then you get stressed. So, what will happen to you is very unhealthy, right? So, very, very important that we should have always a good attitude. And attitude is discipline, right? So we have to discipline ourselves, talking to our family, our siblings, our parents, or our friends, school, our teachers, everywhere you go, right? It determines always your attitude, right? If you have a bad attitude, of course, you can change it. By how? Keep educating yourself. That's why the most important is how you execute things, and how you execute things determines your attitude. That's why it's very, very important in our life. We should always have a good attitude, right? Especially for those people that we first meet them, so we cannot judge them. So remember, you yourself will determine what kind of person are you by means of your attitude. Okay, I just make it very short. Okay, I will read it again. So the first one is philosophy. It's simply what you know, and what you know greatly affects how your life works out. So the second is attitude. Philosophy determines attitude. Is simply how you feel. What you know sets the sail of your life. How you feel start taking you there, and that's attitude. You can feel good, you can feel bad. It's a matter of choice. To make wise choice, we need educated attitudes. Emotions must go to school to learn where the values are. That's why we go to school, to learn where the values are. It's how you feel about yourself. We call it self-esteem. Understanding your own value comes from engaging in the discipline that leads to value. And remember this one, the ant philosophy. Ant philosophy, ants don't settle for half. They go for all. That's why when you see ants, they're always good because they go for all. So we have to carry this ant, we have to follow this ant attitude or ant philosophy. Ants don't settle for half, and they go for all. So think about it. So it's about you, yourself. So that's our lesson for today. So have a lovely evening. We still have time So maybe you just go home and relax and maybe do some personal things. Okay? So always stay strong, stay safe. Okay? Remember, keep educating yourself. So this is Mr. Bong saying goodbye and good night, and I love you all. Bye-bye.